So we got a question from Matt Beastling, Matt Patone on Twitter, and we've got the Beast. So Matt is a Beastling and he's the Beast. Anyway, so Matt says that he is trying to get some tips on how to counter the spider guard and De La Riva. He's a white belt. He gets caught in these positions, doesn't really know how to do anything, and he uses a lot of energy. He's exhausted afterwards, and so he's wondering what he can do to deal with these situations, these positions. So Matt, thank you for the question, brother. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at 3 different options for the spider guard, and I'll show you one simple option for the De La Riva. Okay, so first off, if we get caught into a spider guard, if you find yourself down, for me personally, I don't ever stay down with this position. I don't feel comfortable here at all because it's very easy for them to start to like extend me and move me around, so I'm instantly going to stand. Okay, now first things first, there's a couple different ways we can go about this. One, very simply, is I'm going to take my shin and I'm going to place it right behind his. Know what I'm doing? Let's go 1 second here. So notice what I'm doing. I'm taking this and I'm almost intersecting out of the side right here, okay? Putting my shin against the back of his hamstring. What this is going to do is this is going to keep this part of his body stationary, so that this way, as I'm here, I can press down into the shin or into the back of his hamstrings, pull this grip off. Now, if you do this right, he's still holding on here. I can grip the pant, grab the sleeve of the wrist here, immediately step back, boom, right into knee on belly, okay? So again, what that looks like, here, we're stepping in here to the side, break, notice I'm arching my back, pushing my hips through, grip, break, and go, okay? Another one, sometimes that one doesn't work as well because if I slide in, he can kind of slide his hip around it. So what we can do now is I'm gonna step to the side, I'm gonna take my foot and I'm going to stomp on the bottom of that hamstring, and again, pull up, boom. From here, if you want to start to pass, you can immediately take this, step, and go to the side, okay? Look at the other direction here. So again, we start to walk to the side, get that leg kind of going down to the ground. I'm gonna step on top and pin that leg, pull. He won't be able to follow me up, right? Because if he goes, again, he's pinned to the ground, immediately step to the side. Okay, one more. This one's kind of a fun one. It's a little tricky, but if you do it, it's really fun to hit in practice. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, typically you'll get that extension from a person in spider guard here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to walk and I'm going to get this one that's extended and I'm going to step over, and basically you can sit on them. To finish up the pass, we can break this other grip off, switch to the side here and go into a side control position. The ending of it will always kind of end up being like all over the place, but we're here, okay? Again, so if I wanted to go to this way, I would walk this way here, so he starts to extend here. From here, we want to take a big step in, throw the leg around, break, switch off to the side. Now, those are a couple things you can do from the spider guard, okay? Notice what we're doing in all of them is that we're focusing on keeping a part of his body pinned right here, keeping it pinned as we move our body around to break those grips, okay? The De La Riva now. Here's the big thing about the De La Riva, okay? There's a lot of different things you can do about it. We're not gonna get into that because I don't want the video to be like 20 minutes long. I'll give you one thing to think about. First thing, I do not want my knee to cave in, okay? If my knee caves in, Chad can just freeze off to the races with his position. So first things first is I work on keeping this knee out. With everything I've got, knees out, okay? Now the next thing here, this leg, a really simple adjustment is simply to, because he's gonna be pushing into this, as he pushes in, I'm gonna step back and step over. This allows me then to drop down. Now from here, there's a lot of different things you can do. You can start to break this grip and start to work your standing passing, or maybe you don't feel comfortable with that. We can just work down, boom, and drop into a low position, okay? So for, again, back into this position, he's here, play this position, might have a sleeve, whatever. We're gonna step back and over, okay? And again, meanwhile, we're keeping that knee facing out, dropping in here. It's hard for him to even keep his hook in there with that knee facing out like that. From here, you can roll the wrist, break the grips off. Again, I can go to break the grip off the ankle, or if I don't want to do a standing pass and I want to get down low and get to his face, I can simply drop my weight and go down to a half guard position. And then work from there. So, Matt, that's like a bunch of different things that you can try to use either for a spider guard or a De La Riva guard. So, thank you for the question, brother. I'll talk to you guys next time.